Got the floor down. See the floor? Stand like around there. This is your produce department. This is something new. You see these cases at the end? Most stores don't have a refrigerated case. And then your tables will run this way with all your fruits and vegetables. Then that'll be your wet wall where your salad items and all that is. This here, this will be a promotional section. Whether if it's in the summer, you'd have like strawberries, blueberries, watermelon, cantaloupes, things like that. We'll be opening around Thanksgiving, so it's probably going to be celery and cream cheese and cranberries and all that sort of thing.
Now, will there be a salad bar or just like salads available?
Yeah, just salads. It won't be a salad bar. That's your floral case there. See right there, first end cap there?
Uh-huh.
That's your floral case. This will be your deli wall. This will have pizzas and potato salad and baked beans and all things like that. This is a cheese islander. It'll have your sandwiches, fancy cheeses, and things like that. If you look up, one of the things all through the store, just be what is it called? Ecologically friendly.
Eco lights.
Yeah, we got these are LED lights. Got low ceilings. Like my store in Clarksville, the ceilings were another 12 foot high, which means you're heating 12 foot for nothing. You know, you're cooling 12 foot for nothing. And the good thing for customers is that they'll keep it warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer because you're down lower. You know, the air conditioning units and the heaters are lower. They're 12 foot higher in Clarksville for nothing. So that's a good thing. It's your cheese table. This will be your steam table. This is where if you want to plate lunch, fried chicken, meatloaf, fish, whatever, macaroni and cheese and stuff. This will be rotisserie chickens. Where they cook them in the back right there. Rotisserie. They're very good, by the way. Very good. This will be your lunch meats and sliced cheeses. They have all the best of that. Y'all can interject here anytime you see something.
Well, he was talking about the eco lighting. What'll happen is the lights will actually dim from time to time and actually pop off from time to time when there's sunlight. And then if it clouds up, then they'll pop back on a little bit. So that way you're saving energy. And
This is your bakery. One of the things that's neat too, if you look behind here, most Walmarts don't have the fancy tile. They got the Subway tile here. They got the fancy tile back there. This is your bakery. We got some unbelievable cake decorators coming. One of them's from a store in Clarksville. I mean, they can do wedding cakes. They can do anything. I mean, it's pretty amazing. There's no cakes in it now, though. Just like that.
No calories at this point.
the good thing is that most stores usually only have one cake decorator or maybe somebody else that can do it, but we're going to have like 4 or 5 people.
This be here. This be like for frozen ice cream cakes and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Right here will be bread racks. We bake all our bread here. It is amazing. French bread, Italian bread, and all kind of artisan breads. And there'll be racks along here, kind of an old market look to them. So that'll be cool. Real good. And it's a lot less expensive than our competitors. Our French bread is $1. See what it costs you right now in town. I know what it is. It's $2.19. $1, $2.19. That's your seafood case. Frozen shrimp, tilapia, salmon, halibut, whatever you want. Frozen seafood case. This is all your frozen food cases. This will be your bread aisle, your commercial bread like Sara Lee and Butternut. And then running this way will be all your grocery aisles, starting and running all the way back. frozen meat case. This is where your turkeys and your hams, all that'll be. That'll be your fresh meat case, fresh cut meat.
This looks really big. Is this quite a bit bigger than other Walmarts?
Yep, it's
I mean,
the square footage on the sales floor is about the same as what we had at Clarksville. Our back rooms are smaller. They've just, through efficiencies, they've got to where we can give the space out here instead of in the back. We've got it to where we don't have to hold a lot in the back room anymore. So this will be your lunch meat case. Paper good, chemicals will all be back here. Laundry detergent, stuff like that. You have to imagine all that part.
I can always imagine laundry.
Yeah. This will be your dairy department. It's a big dairy department, yeah. That's good. You can offer everything possibly we want. Gigantic milk doors, gigantic milk cooler. So, a lot of offerings there.
You see these back here? Those walls are actually doors. They slide open so you can actually stock from behind, keep items rotated, so you don't have to pull stuff off the counter to put the old in the back or the new in the back.
It'll be gravity fed, and then it can just feed that way. Also, it means you don't have to pull your stuff out on the sales floor. Every minute something's off refrigeration, it starts dying on you. You lose shelf life. So you get something at home, and it says, okay, I've got a month to use this, right? But if it's been off of, it's called cold chain. If it's been out here, if you go to a grocery store and you see someone stocking out here and it's something supposed to be cold, you'll lose that month you're supposed to have. Until sometimes you'll get a gallon of milk or you'll get something, you'll say, man, it's still in date, but it don't taste right. It's because somewhere someone did this. They got it all. So let's say the kid pulls out a cart of dairy product. They sit here. Well, then they get cheese or whatever it is. And then they get called away to go do something. Or they go on break and they don't roll this. Now it's sat out there and sat out there. And now it's warmed all the way up. And then they put it in a case. It may be in date, but this way our dairy and meat products never even come out on the sales floor. Just right there.
Stay chilled all the time.
Stay chilled the whole time. So it gives you more shelf life when you get home with it. So. This will be what it's called an action alley. So like if you go into Walmart, down here there'll be stack bases with hot items, you know, like it might be Pepsi, a beer, you know, whatever the season is. You know, if it's Thanksgiving, you have stovetop stuffing, chicken broth, you know, the whole 9 yards coming up, chicken gravy, turkey gravy. Another thing you'll notice if you go in normal old Walmarts, I say normal, the old way we do it, these engineers just keep getting these things better and better. Used to our stores, the roof would be high up here and then go this way and all the water would drain off, but it would cause you water problems. If you notice, this is more like a house. It's pitched in the middle and then it falls down. Do you see that? Like if you look at the blue, you can see how it goes up like that. The water pitches off the sides. In these great big giant stores like this, a lot of times they'll get a lot of leaks. I talked to him. So far he's got 2 and he thinks he's going to get them fixed. So it'll be good. Of course, that's our apparel pad over here.
Where the wood flooring is, the faux wood flooring is. So you'll have all your jewelry departments, all your fashion will be on the wood flooring area over there.
Apparel. One thing that'll be good for the community too is right over here on this pad. That'll be your shoe department, a big shoe department. You know, men's work boots, hunting boots. If a kid needs a pair of tennis shoes, just the whole 9 yards. Over here, one of our biggest complaints at Clarksville was, so you had all your food, and you had your paper goods like toilet paper, paper towels, and you had your chemicals, and then someone would get here and say, where's your pet department? And you'd say it's all the way up there. We've changed it here. Pets is going to be right here, so if someone is just getting all their consumable type items, they can get them all right in that one spot. We will have fish, so if you have a goldfish boat, we'll hook you up. I'm amazed how fast they got this down. I was
Yeah.
here 2 days ago and none of this wood was down. Now it's down. Pretty wild.
Beautiful.
I assume we can walk on it. I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of stayed out of it.
Yeah.
Gives it a little more definition.
And what are these?
Different tables, like for produce, meat,
Oh,
deli,
okay.
back in the back room where they process merchandise, product. This is your receiving. This is where there'll be racks in here. In another week or two, we'll start putting all our racks, or we'll keep our backstop to fill the shelves as stuff sells. But all our trucks will come in through here. This down here is where our grocery trucks come in, your Pepsi and all that. Over here is where the GM trucks come in. It all comes into one receiving area. That's a cardboard baler, little bitty things like that. You know, it mashes your cardboard and then you send it off to the recycling place. And instead of paying someone to put it in a landfill, you get money for it, which is a good thing. We recycle just about everything we can, whether it's plastic, paper goods, aluminum. Just to not have, when you're the biggest company in the world, your impact on the environment can be significant if you're not focused on those type things. You two going to figure out where you're going to put your device machines?
Yeah, they're going to be right here.
What is that?
We have these lockers now. That's kind of a new thing Walmart has where they're really newfangled. They're really pretty cool looking. And we've got the handheld devices that are called MC55s that they use to scan on the sales floor and do a lot of their price changes and things. And they'll have their own locker that's set up just for them. So they key in their number and it opens up their own locker so they can store all that in there. So only they can get in and use that, and they're responsible for storing it in there. So it's pretty cool.
But some of this equipment's really expensive, and if you have a department manager, they like to squirrel it away and hide it somewhere. So when they want it, there it is. This way, they have to check it back in. So, and when we get it in here, I'll show it to you and everything. Here's something we really like. You'll have to envision what it is, but this is the associate lounge. I'm going to come in through here. Hold that door. Right here will be two great big industrial size stainless steel refrigerators and a freezer. We'll have 3 microwaves here for them. Basically everything you need in a kitchen where we cook. We'll have meals in here. We'll have chili suppers. We have pizza parties, blah, blah, blah. You can set up here. We'll have all our utensils, you notice. But if you come across here, there'll be a couple big screen TVs back here. There'll be tables and chairs in this area. But in the back, there'll be couches, some couches. They can lounge around, watch the football game on their break, or, Dancing with the Stars at night if they want to. Over here, this is the way our world's going now. What do you call it? This is like a docking station. So if they want to plug in their iPad, there'll be charging units on here. So instead of seeing someone, if you've been to an airport, you see someone laying on the ground, find an electrical outlet. There'll be outlets here where they can come with the cords already hooked up for them. All they have to do is plug their iPhone, iPad, whatever they got, and plug it in, get charged up. So
I've been that person laying on the floor.
on the floor.
Yeah.
I have too.
Yeah.
And I know this is not a really big deal unless you've been in Walmart a long time, because I think this is what this is.
Yeah.
We've never had an area in the store for associates to hang their coats. So we're always like trying to develop some rigged area for coats, but now they've actually got a closet back here now that they can hang up coats in an actual closet and not in steel somewhere that we've created for them, so.
The only problem we got now is we do have this mirror, and we gotta get Jeff past it without flexing in front of it, you know, so. He said, "Oh, they gotta take on me."
It's all in good fun.
That's the electrical room. One of the neat things they do now, used to, they didn't come in, this is like a railroad container. And they'll put all this together like somewhere in a factory, and then they'll ship this in here, and then the electricians here are just tying into this. But it's also self-contained, so if you had something stupid happen, like someone tried to do something bad, you know, it's in a steel container, limits your
Fire
risk.
hazard. and-
Yep. This is Paul and Jeff's office, right back here. There'll be some more stuff in here, like computers. The computers that are at my hiring center will all come over here. Filing cabinets and all that stuff, and then they'll decorate it, you know, whatever they want to do. Paul will put him a mirror up
Yeah.
He
here.
will,
okay?
yeah. Big Canadian flag will go in there. You know.
This is the personnel office. This is where they take care of all the associates, any kind of personnel issues. This is Brad's office, you know, our boy Brad. Him and Sue. This is the personnel manager and the training coordinator. They'll have computers and file cabinets and all that. And it's private where they can, if someone has something they want to talk about from a HIPAA standpoint and everything, they can go in there.
Right.
This will be a room, they'll have TVs here. Walmart has broadcasts, you know, from the home office, the mothership, you know. They'll print, they'll have broadcasts here we can watch. We can have meetings in here, small group meetings. In here's our computer-based learning. You'll have computers, or 6 computers where they can do any kind of training in here. And it's kind of separate where they're not out here. You could have 2 things going on at the same time. They have headsets and everything, so they'd be off this side. This is the invoice office. The computers you've seen over at the hiring center, they'll come in here, and they basically, this will be the guts and brains of the store. Runs all the computers and all that. One thing that's neat about the store and is that it's all concrete walls. It's concrete and rebar. A lot of facilities, you go to a lot of our competitors, even Walmart's used to have like concrete blocks. And you've seen a car will go through a concrete block. A car will not go through these. It's a very solid building. It's got all the latest weather-related technology so it'll withstand a storm. So it's probably the safest place in Salem now, you know. I mean, it's just complete concrete and rebar. Restrooms, men's, family.
They've spent some money on restrooms because it's important to the company for, you know, the fresh, clean and environment for the customer, so. they've spent a lot
And it's
of
not clean yet, but you can come in.
It will be.
There's nobody in here. Well, except for that guy there.
Oh,
This is the women's. It's the
Okay.
only time I get to come to women's. But
I like that color.
you don't have to touch that. Oh, we got water running too.
Yeah.
I don't know if we got, they don't have this fired up yet.
Not yet.
But they do have water running. But little bitty things are important. You know, I have a female boss, and she explained to me the importance of little bitty things like a woman has a purse. I don't carry a purse, you know, and making sure you have a coat or a hook, you know, for coats or hooks or anything like that. Everything's touch free, so I like it. And it'll be clean. I'm a clean freak.
And what is this area again right here where we're at? This is going to be
Right here,
Hardware, automotive.
hardware.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the
hardware is right here.
electronics will be right here on the right
That's
side of that
electronics.
doorway.
Now this will be your hardware and paint. And going down this way will be automotive. Anything you'd find in a automotive store. This will be the automotive care center where you can buy tires, have them put on for you, get oil changes, windshield wipers, all that stuff at ridiculously low prices. I mean, I was talking to my daughter-in-law this week, and she thought I'd just run into, and I can't remember who the competitor was, but she was going to run into one of those quick oil places. And she says, it's like $69 for an oil change. I said, that's stupid. And she says, yes, it is. I went to your store, my old store. And she goes, it was like 29 bucks. I said, yeah, it's less than half in Walmart. So. This is going to be the automotive care center where you get the oil changes. This will be giant battery rack where we'll have everything from a lawnmower battery, a motorcycle battery, car and truck, marine batteries, any kind of battery you need for a vehicle. Registers will be here. We've got here, we've got hitching posts for our Amish friends. You see, it's like six, maybe, about 6 of them out there. Hitching posts. They've got water for the horses, you know, if they want water. We'll probably have this little trough running down through there and everything, so they'll be hooked up.
And we were talking about this the other day when we were giving the other people a tour. That in most automotive places, I mean, unless you're in the bay, you're in a dark, like a dungeon area.
Yeah.
This is the first automotive I've
Ever
seen
seen
where we got
windows,
windows,
light,
so the people
you
that
can
are
look
working
out.
out here can actually see outside.
One of the best things about this store, it's got all the latest technology. From the pits, they don't have pits that actually lift your car up in the air where they can work on it without getting down on the ground. One of the best things about it though, when you change oil in a car, the number one thing that can go wrong is strip out an oil pan. From the bottom of your car, strip out oil pan. We have this technology where we don't even take the oil pan out. You don't have to take the plug out. It got it. What's it called?
Extrusion system.
Extrusion. Yeah.
Where it just sucks all the oil
It sucks the
out.
oil out. You don't have to go wrenching on your car, and you just take the oil out, take off the filter, put the new filter on, put oil in, good to go. You know, makes it faster, easier. You can get in and out in 15, 20 minutes at half price of a normal place. So. And you can drop off your car, they can be changing your oil, you can go shopping, you come back and they say, well, hello Becky, here you go, and boom, ready to go. It's done. Instead of sitting in a Jiffy Lube or whatever you want to call one, and you're not getting anything done. Time's our most important thing nowadays. In my life it is, you know. I don't want to waste time, so. Again, more concrete walls, good, solid, safe, you know. You're walking through sporting goods right now.
That's why I wanted to ride a bike.
Yeah, so bike rack, you got a great big giant bike rack. You get through sporting goods and you're getting into toys.
Very popular when this store opens for Black Friday.
Very popular.
Yeah.
This will be your lawn and garden area. I'll show you when we go back outside They have racks along the wall where you can put cypress mulch and dirt and rock, and it'll all be lined up along there. But this will work, depend on what season. You can pretty much tell what season it is in Walmart by going to lawn and garden. You know, if it's spring planting, if it's fall, you got mums, and the Christmas, you got Christmas shops, which they got great Christmas shops at Walmart. That's the Hells Angels coming down through there. That's a joke.